to the second-floor apartment the family occupied. As usual, he didn't smile, but grasped her by the upper arm and all but dragged her up the steps.
"I'm so glad you came. We really need you."
"Is it bad?"
"Awfully terrible."
When they reached the top of the steps, Harriet unbuttoned her cloak, but Charlie and Willie were already racing toward Lizzie's room. She threw her garment on the new blue davenport that the family had purchased after moving to this larger place almost 4 months ago. Black crepe was draped over the mirror above the fireplace, marking this as a home still in mourning. Mourning for the loss of Lizzie's uncle 6 months ago. She hustled to follow the men to the back of the house. "What are her symptoms?" Charlie whirled and swallowed several times, his prominent Adam's apple bobbing.
"Like I said, same as the others, exactly the same."
Knees buckling, Harriet leaned against the wall for support, her mouth dry. "Just like your uncle?" Charlie nodded.
"And Papa, and Emmy, and Auntie, and Uncle. Severe stomach pains, vomiting, the whole bit. She's in agony, Harriet. Sheer agony."
He sucked in a breath, his face devoid of all color.
"No one seems to be able to do anything about it. Dr. Beers is with her now, but as usual, none of his remedies have worked. I sent Mama to rest, though she resisted it, something fierce."
"I'm sure it was hard to tear her from her daughter's side." Harriet followed Charlie into the room. Willie already sat at the foot of the bed. Though she put on her best smile, the odor of vomit and decay was gagging. Harriet restrained herself from reaching into her reticule and pulling out a perfumed handkerchief. Instead, she went to Lizzie's sickbed, falling to her knees at her friend's side. "Oh, sweetheart, I'm so sorry about this." Lizzie lay pale against the pillow, curled into a ball. "Harriet," she croaked the word. "Yes, dear, I'm here. Just relax, everything will be fine." Yet Harriet's own stomach clenched. Sweat beaded her friend's fair forehead. Harriet wiped away a damp tendril of Lizzie's brown hair. "Don't you worry about a thing." "I'm so sick." "I know. Charlie brought me your note." "Good old Charlie." "Yes, he is." Charlie was like one of the brothers she had left at home when she ran away from what would have been a disastrous marriage. Dr. Beers, a short, balding, elderly man with a paunch, stood on the far side of the bed.
"It's good for you to come, my dear, and on such a night."
He withdrew a gold watch from his vest pocket and flipped open the cover. Did he have somewhere better to be? He'd been retired for a while, or so she understood. She'd met him on numerous occasions at the Robinson home. Lizzie had told her that he'd proposed to her mother several times, but the widowed Mrs. Robinson always turned him down. He was persistent, though. "How is she?" He gave the smallest shake of his head. Harriet bit her lip to keep from crying out. Why? Why was this happening to someone as sweet, kind, and caring as Lizzie? One of the few true friends Harriet had in all the world. When Harriet had come to the Boston area 4 years ago, she'd met Mrs. Robinson outside of the Methodist church, hunger gnawing at her insides and her pockets empty. Lizzie and her mother had taken Harriet in and had been a true family to her. Charlie touched her shoulder, the warmth of his hand working to relax her shoulders.
"Why don't I get you a cup of tea, Lizzie? That might help settle your stomach."
The once vibrant young woman made a vain attempt to raise her head from the pillow. "No, I can't even think about it." A moan escaped her chapped lips.
"Well, then we should let you rest. Harriet, Willie, Dr. Beers, shall we?"
Harriet stared at Charlie and raised a question.